If you've ever wondered what the inside of a television studio looks like, let alone one devoted to sports, this video tour of Comcast's San Francisco facility is for you. And I made it. I have to brighten the light in here, but I made it. Take a look at these offices. Wow, nice. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. All right. Folks, Jay is here, and he's holding the camera. He's 2 cameras shy. But, Jay, how you doing? He won't even talk. But he can, yeah, he's like, thumbs up. Yeah, but he's taking us on a tour of the office. So that's the studio, folks. Little sliver there. And we're headed down the hallway now. The newsroom. And more construction. And folks, this is the inside, and wow, it has this new car or new building smell with trophies, all the Emmys that they've won, and of course that's the photograph of Back Bell, and then the office over there. That's where we're headed, right? This is the newsroom. Green room. Aha. With makeup. I'll do this way, right? Whoa, nice. Nice set. Whew. Auto script. High tech. Hey, how's it going? Whew. Nice. I guess one of these seats is going to be mine. So this is the pre- and post-game set. This is Sportsnet Central, and this is for Chronicle Live. All right, folks, Jay's going to get me walking around here.
This is Greg Papa's chair here.
Oh, Greg. I interviewed Greg at the Super Bowl, Giants versus the Patriots, where he said that the Patriots were going to win. Wrong he was. This is beautiful. I tried this chair, now I'm going to go over and try the Sportsnet Central, right?
All right, this is the anchor seat.
This is the anchors. Complete with ViewSonic screen and computer.
We don't have all our monitors on for you at the moment, unfortunately.
It was just like CNN, you know? Oh. Gotta adjust the chair a little bit, though. But it feels great. Yeah. It's slippery. It slips around on you. You gotta be careful. Feels good. Now let's go over and try the pre- and post-game set. See me right here. TVs everywhere. Look at that set. This is the pre- and post-game set right here. Of course, with the requisite mic hookups on there. And, wow. All in one place. A self-contained, powerful studio right in the middle of San Francisco. Comcast Sportsnet. Very impressive, Jay. Very impressive. One day, I'll be sitting in one of these chairs. This is the control room. All right. Wow. That's where I just was over there. That's the 49ers graphics and bumpers. Wow. All here. I am in control of my domain. Very impressive, and it's brand new. It even smells brand new, ladies and gentlemen. Something else. Very impressive. So the brains of the operation. Right. Computers everywhere. Media composer, marketing. Wow. A truly self-contained environment. We'll be right back with more of the tour. Chris Oliveira, news director. Impressive setup you have here. It really is.
Thank you.
Tell me about the plans for the future.
Well, as we've been saying for a few months now, we want to be the unquestioned sports leader in Northern California. We have the backing of Comcast Sportsnet. We have obviously the infrastructure. We have the talent. We have the homegrown product. At least 65% of our staff is born and raised in Northern California, because honestly, the authentic Bay Area sports, to us, it's not just a marketing line. It is the battle cry that will carry us forward. We understand the difference between covering sports and being part of the sports landscape. A lot of questions have come up in the past few weeks about this has never been done in Northern California, except when Fox Sports Net did it a few years ago, but they did it out of Chicago because that was the philosophy of how it was done. Nothing wrong with that, but it is not the same as being here in the community, being part of the community, having your pulse, your finger on the pulse of the sports landscape, and we want to be from night one, and that was a week ago now, to be the unquestioned sports source in Northern California for Sportsnet Central, which is our flagship news show, which is on 3 times per night, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our pre and post shows, our original programming, our breaking news conferences. We want to be one-stop shopping for everything Northern California sports.
Is this a trend? Because it seems logical that one should have this kind of setup regionally as opposed to ESPN trying to reach into a local area it doesn't understand.
We're not ESPN.
Right.
ESPN, if you want 30 seconds of Giants at Dodgers highlights, you can go to ESPN. If you want 3 minutes of highlights from Los Angeles, like for yesterday's home opener, plus 2 minutes of post-game sound, plus breakdown, plus analysis, plus sidebar features on the game itself. We're not trying to compete with ESPN. They're national and global. We are local and geo-provincial. And everything that we do will be with a Northern California slant, although we will cover stories nationally, but everything that we do will have a local slant to it.
And this is a rich area because we have, 8 colleges and universities involved in sports at least?
There are only 3 markets in the country that have multiple pro teams in the same sport. New York, Chicago, and and San Francisco, Oakland. Plus you have a rich tradition of college sports here. Cal, Stanford, San Jose State, just to name a few. We will, the question has been put to me, what's your news philosophy? I'm not big on philosophies. I'm of the, you go out and you get it done. And my simple thing to the staff has always been, if you cover everything, you miss nothing, and that's what we're going to do. And Comcast Sportsnet, it's not something new to them. They have done this the flagship is in Philadelphia, and then they went to Washington, D.C., and then Chicago, and then New York, and the Mountain West Conference Sports Network, which is the first super regional sports network of its kind dedicated to a single college conference. I was the news director there. So Comcast Sportsnet, I should say, has a very thought out plan of market by market, slow and steady growth, and doing it the right way and not rushing into anything. Comcast Sportsnet is very strategic and methodical in putting together these regionals, and that's a tribute to both the company's patience and its vision.
Channels, how do we find you?
Well, obviously with multiple cable systems, we always, basically, depending on which area you're in, whether it's Comcast Cable or DirecTV, consult your Comcast Sportsnet BayArea.com, CSNBayArea.com for channel listings. Is the simplest way.
Hey, thanks a lot.
That's
This
my
has been
pleasure.
great. That way. This is the roof of the Comcast Sportsnet facility. Antennas. Watch that. Just kidding. Whoa, look at that. That's Giant Stadium over there. Bay Bridge. Beautiful day. Whoa. Watch your step, folks. Look at that. Wow. inside of the building. Ah. Wow. Well, folks, that's the tour. You've seen all facets of what Comcast has established here from Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. You've got not just studios, not just staff, not just the space to show what's happening in sports in the Bay Area, but this terrific view with where the Giants play right back over there. I can see the Comcast people having parties up here, and but you'd have to keep them away from the roof. But that said, I want you to watch Comcast Sportsnet. I'm going to be on a number of the shows, as are others that will appear on my channels. And I want to thank Jay Dela Cruz for a great tour and a terrific lunch.